All right, in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly step by step how I find the best possible flights. And let's assume that I'm not using any credit card points. Let's assume that I haven't found any great deals on any notification or alert sites like Airfare Watchdog or Dollar Flight Clubs, anything like that. I'm just straight up searching for a flight. Let's dive right into my laptop and we'll take a look. All right, first things first, before I begin anything, I get a new document. And I make sure, let's say for example, for this flight, I'm gonna go San Diego to Tokyo, right? That's the goal. Now, I understand that San Diego, San Francisco, and LAX are all possible airports. Also, I know that there's Haneda and Narita airports in Tokyo. So we got HN and Narita. So as we talked about before, this is my home airport as well as other hub airports nearby, which is very important when we're searching for flights. So first, let's go straight San Diego to, I like Haneda better, so let's go to Haneda. So the first thing I like to do is go into an incognito window. And there's some debate in the industry if it's even relevant, but I like to do it just because I feel like I'm doing an extra step and I'm hiding a little bit from the cookies to track me. So first things first, I go to google.com/flights and I check out San Diego to Tokyo. San Diego to Tokyo. Let's say we're gonna fly June 1st through the 10th. That's our goal, right? So let's go back here and I'm gonna go June 1st to 10th. And then I will start making a list of all the different flight prices. Now, the reason I go to google.com/flights first, usually within google.com/flights, it gives you a little bit of a tracking information as to what the prices are going to do over time. So you see here, $588 is a pretty good price. I did it on a Tuesday or Wednesday, as you can see, and it looks like prices are all about the same in this time. Again, noted, this is during the coronavirus, so this could fluctuate greatly in other scenarios in a normal time frame. So first I go check that out. Done. I take a look at who's flying there. $588 round trip. That's pretty incredible. So right now I grab that price and I say, where are we going? Haneda? Great. So we're going to Haneda. And I write down 17 hours. And I write down $588, and I write down one stop. So this is important because, like I said before, you have to value your time and energy and how many stops you're making and how much the entire flight is going to be. Now, Google does a really good job of pushing the best departing flights up to the top. This is based on time and also money. Now, I have Japan Airlines, looks like right here, for 11 hours nonstop, $728. So we got 11 hours. Let me write this down. 728 and non-stop. That's pretty good. That's really good. So now we have this, and I will continue to look at these different prices. I will also go to kayak.com. I will also go to expedia.com. I'll go to Orbitz. And I'll go to Priceline. I'll go to all of these different sites as well. So right now I will go back and I will look and I'll say Google Flights. And I will do the same thing with each of these different locations as well, each of these different platforms. So let's go San Diego, Tokyo, all airports, and we want to do them for the same dates. So let's go June 1st through June 10th, search. And again, I will do this for all of the different platforms. Looks like you got that same Hawaiian Airlines flight. You have that same flight from Japan Airlines. Now, usually these prices are going to overlap. That's understandable. Most places, most programs are getting the same flights. Now, this is what we do differently. After we take in the consideration for all of these, looks like the same flight. So I don't write this down in my notes. I notice that it's the same different flights. So let's go to San Fran to Tokyo, for example. And I look at also if those prices are going to change at all. Looks like those are the best possible prices coming in at this time. Obviously, the later you go, Usually, I'll see you have some different price ranges here that are in yellow, and the greens are the best possible rates. So now let's go all the way back to the start, and let's go San Francisco, or let's go LAX first, because they're a little bit closer to me. The same dates. Now let's go here, let's go LAX. LAX to Tokyo, and this is the best possible rates. So we got a non-stop, that's really good. 11 hours, it's actually more like 12, but 7:31 non-stop. So for example, right now, this is my best flight because I don't have to travel to LAX in order to make this connection. So I can save the money, go directly to Tokyo. Man, I should book this flight. 7:28 round trip, 11 hours. If you're on a budget, 588, it's pretty good. Very good for just one stop. You're only spending about 6 hours more in the airport, so it's not bad at all. And again, I will go through each of these different platforms and do the same searches and try to find the right deals. Now, let's say there's one airline that's giving a ton of different prices or variations. I will go directly to that airline's website and I will see if there's any other deals on that website directly. If so, you're in good shape. San Diego to Tokyo. We like Haneda, even better. Let's go here. Again, coronavirus is impacting the searches. I want to fly on a Monday to a Wednesday. Search flights. We got 588 on a round trip, one stop that is, and a few other suggestions there. 3,800 for business class, no thanks. I'll sleep when I get there. And so that's what I'll do. So I'll go through each of these different sites. I'll go Kayak, I'll go Orbitz, I'll go Expedia, and I'll do the searches from these days. Now let's say June 1st through the 10th isn't my best option. And what I can do here is I'll go take this and I'll go, let's say June 2nd to the 11th. And I'll manipulate days just by 1 or 2 just to see if there's any other variations of price. Looks like 727 at 1 o'clock. Does that help me at all? No, pretty much the same exact flights. Now again, with this travel advisory in place, the prices for flights aren't fluctuating enough, but you'll get the idea. These will fluctuate. You just have to manipulate the different flight locations as far as hub airports and home airports. I also look at different dates by switching up dates just slightly. And then I also go to all the different platforms in order to compare prices. Now, right now, this one stop versus the non-stop is the best. Let's go also to Expedia and just jump in here right now. And see, now most of these sites are starting to do this a lot more too, where you can track different flight prices based on day, which is really great. Now let's go, look at, you got a little discrepancy there. If I go to first, now if I go to second, it's better. You see that? So there you go, you still have the same 588 from Hawaiian and 731 from American. So those first prices here still stay true. You don't have to add any more prices if they're the same exact on multiple websites. Again, and if you want to see direct prices, go to the specific airlines as well. So let's say, for example, you're flying somewhere else where a Southwest or a regional flight goes, then you want to go to those exact websites as I expressed before. So that's it. I hope you guys learned from this video. Again, the best advice I can give you here is just make a list. Write all of this information down on a notepad and just compare prices, compare dates, compare airlines. All right, let's keep moving.